Hey everybody, Stephen Ricciardi, GetBusinessSecrets.com, and today we're talking to you millennials of why you're dragging your feet on starting the businesses that you desire to have. And we're going to talk about that here in just a minute, so hang tight. All right, Stephen Ricciardi, GetBusinessSecrets.com, and again, today we're talking to you millennials about why you're dragging your feet starting those businesses that you want to start. This actually applies to anybody, and I just said millennials to kind of just get your attention because I just want to speak to you guys. You guys get a bad rap on some things, and it's not deserved. And I'll probably make a video just about you guys alone, talking about actually how great of a generation you really are. So number one on the list of things that are preventing you from starting your business is simply that you're scared. You're scared to start a business. And I get it. It's a scary thing. You know, just like the first time you drove a car by yourself, you're probably a little scared, all right? You're intimidated, you were amped up, but still scared, a little apprehensive. Or maybe even some, but once you start doing these things, obviously they become second nature, and it's the same thing with starting a business. So it's the initial oomph that's going to be a little scary, but you got to bull past that. And that is the only thing we probably can't help you with. We do have coaching that pushes you along, but that one you're pretty much going to have to do yourself. So, all right, number two, this is the biggest. This is a killer for anybody and everybody. And I combined all these together, and what I have is procrastination, perfectionism, and excuses. Those are the killers to almost anything. So let's go through each one of those. I mean, because they're all related. So they're all basically excuses. Procrastination is you just, you keep putting it off. I'm going to start that business tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm going to get there. There's always something that needs to be done before you get there, or you're just going to do it later. You got to just nip it in the butt, grab the bull by the horns, and roll with it. So, procrastinations, and there's actually systems that we have in our course that even you'll get. If you buy one of our courses, we're going to start you off step by step what you need to do, but you may procrastinate going from step to step. But we have a little coaching slid in between of those to help you with your procrastination. That's going to keep you on schedule. That's going to push you along. So not only are our courses about starting your business, but they're also about helping you and coaching you along, with that to make this a successful transition from your 9-to-5 to your own business. So, so procrastination, that's horrible. It is an excuse. But the other one that's always packaged and hidden as a positive, and it's really not, is perfectionism. Now, you might think that that's a great thing, but it's not. That will hold you up every time, because again, you're going to have an excuse why you haven't made it to market, why you haven't started your service, why you haven't reached out to your first client yet, because I got one more thing to do. And it just keep coming up. So that's why also we provide a list of things on to further your business, even though you're not ready to go to the market. So there's things that can be done, but perfectionism is definitely a killer, because you will spend the rest of your life trying to get absolutely perfect. And by the time you're perfect, well, then the market's going to shift and they're going to be looking at something different anyway. So be careful with that one. Number three, this is pretty much with any great task in life, is you don't want to leave your comfort zone. They always say greatness is just outside of your comfort zone. You get so comfortable with your routine. Maybe you go to work 9-to-5, you eat some dinner, you lay down and watch some Netflix all night long. Boy, that's a schedule for disaster right there. But that's a comfortable schedule, but that's a schedule for disaster. But talking to new people, talking in front of people, I don't want to lose you on that one. That's all you can take care of that stuff. You can learn to beat those things, but it's outside of your comfort zone usually, and that's going to get you. So you have to learn to start living outside your comfort zone. How I do it is like when I first started doing public speaking, and I would take my anxiety and my nervousness and turn it into excitement. And eventually I didn't know the difference, so I was excited to get out there. Now I love it. I absolutely am so comfortable in front of people. The funny thing is now, when it's a smaller group, I'm a little bummed. I'm like, man, it almost feels like, But no, make the group larger. The bigger, the better. So, again, you can get that way as well too. And not that you have to. Not all professions are going to take you that route, But yeah, the comfort zone, you definitely have to stay outside of your comfort zone to be successful in anything that you're going to do. So number 4, lack of knowledge. You're not knowing what to do. What's the next step? What do I do? You can spend your entire process taking 3 steps, and then that might take you a year making those 3 steps because you're researching what step to do next, what to do. In our courses, we're going to tell you, boom, 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 what to do next, what to do next. When to do it. And some things you may think, well, I need to be doing this now, and you don't. You don't need to do that until a little bit later. And there's other places out there that tell you, well, you should be doing this up front. No, you don't need to be doing this now. You need to be concentrating your efforts on this and that, and that's what we tell you to do. So, but it's lack of knowledge. So, not knowing where to go, where to start, what to do. So, again, I don't know if I said this or not. I've said this in the other video. I am a serial entrepreneur. I've owned more businesses than you've probably changed your underwear in the last 6 months. And it's just a procedure. Now, it don't pretty much matter what business you get into. It's just step by step. It's the same thing. My last umpteen businesses, it's always been boom, 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 boom. This is what you do. And I started recognizing this pattern. And I said, man, maybe I could help other people out. So a lack of knowledge is definitely going to hold you back. So let's talk about some myths. How about I don't have enough money to start a business? Well, that's a myth as far as I'm concerned, because yeah, you're going to need some capital to start a business, but you don't need 20,000, you don't need 10,000. Sometimes you just only need a couple $100. And if you know the program, what you need to do next and next, then some of this is just elbow grease. Some of this is just hustle. And sometimes hustle doesn't require money. Sometimes some of these things that you can end up spending thousands of dollars on, we've got the resources. It's going to cost you next to nothing. And that's one of the things that comes with the course too. We tell you what vendors you can go to get these low cost logos and just different research areas that are absolutely even free. So don't go paying a bunch of people. And the stuff we offer in our package is crazy. So but the lack of money, don't let that be. Don't let that be. If you're serious about it and you need the extra money, well then put in the extra time. Put some overtime in. So you don't think that you need $10, $15, $20,000 to start your own business. And it depends on what it is. If you're buying a franchise, yeah, okay, then you may need that much money. So hope that clears a few things up. Thanks for listening to me. Again, Stephen Ricciardi, getbusinesssecrets.com. Check out our website. We've got free stuff on there as well that might help you out. Again, we've got courses for pretty much any industry that's out there. If we don't have your industry up yet, shoot us an email at getbusinesssecrets@gmail.com, and we'll work on that one and get that up for you next. So, because if you're looking for it, somebody else probably is as well. So, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much. See you next time.